Hello.
Why, hello everyone. You just woke up from a nap right now? What a sleepyhead. Welcome to my stream, everybody. It's been a little while, hasn't it? How about we play a little bit of this game here? This game was actually tied to a poll that I ran a couple months ago about what game to play next. So I was like, you know what? This would be a good game to play next. I hear it's a little short, so we might be able to even finish it today too. You're feeling better? I am glad to hear that, B. So this game's going to be a very narrative-driven story game. It's going to be a little more one of those games where it might be a little bit of a tearjerker. I hear. I'm not ready to cry, but we're gonna go ahead and get started and play What Remains of Edith Finch. Boop. Boop. I think. Oh, okay. I'm playing already. I think. Maybe. Oh, I got flowers. Edith Finch. How do I open? Do I open this? Do I have to use my mouse? Oh, wait. I think this is a mouse and yeah, it's a mouse and keyboard one.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning.
It's okay.
With the house.
Oh, let me just. How's the audio sounding, by the way? Does it sound okay to you guys? Hi, Enchantress. How are you? Is that?
I lived here until I was 11.
Wow, look at that house.
I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Yeah, it's probably a safety hazard going into half of those rooms. Look at that. It's all stacked up to the ceiling. What are we doing? Going into Silent Hill? How you been? Long time no see, Enchantress. Oh wait, yeah, keyboard and mouse. I love the sleeves. They look warm.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Oh, it's a little too late now.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh yeah, I saw the family tree. There was someone from 1988 to 2010 there.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Can I look for that frog? Can we explore here? Oh, I went quiet. That frickin' frog's gonna keep me up all night.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. I want to go that way though. I'm doing okay. I actually woke up from a nap not too long ago too. Zana, hello. How are you doing?
I haven't driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Hoof prints. Oh no, I wish I went that way. goat. And the goat of the forest.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house,
Oh shoot.
I never thought I'd come back to it.
Thank you for reminding me. I gotta change to live chat. So there's this weird thing where if you got your chat set to top chat, it's gonna filter through some chats, which is so weird. I don't why would they
But now I had questions about my family
do that to
only
us?
the house knew the answers to.
The only house. Okay. Why, welcome, Ale. How are you? Welcome to my channel.
The house was exactly like I remembered it. The
Ugh.
way I'd been dreaming about it.
Yeah, definitely a safety hazard, alright. Look at that. I kind of want to explore, though.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband.
Oh, Jesus.
I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Oh, I can't go that way. Well, I guess that's one way to go. Hey, you know that one guy? He died by dragon. Yeah, I know. Right?
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Uncomfortable is one way to put it.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
17?
I was afraid of the house.
Is it 'cause it's like Silent Hill in there? You're not new to the channel? Oh. Do I know you? Have we made the acquaintance in the past? Just happened to come across here from recommends. Really? Ooh, that's where the key
I
goes.
hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh, great. I guess we're gonna have to climb. Someone give me a pickaxe and a cauldron to sit in. Oh no. They're gonna make my life a living misery. Oh no, I don't feel like dying of fall damage this time. Oh, what's your VA channel name? I may recognize it. Ooh, I could go through the doggy door like in The Walking Dead. Yeah.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I didn't think I was really gonna do it. I thought I was just joking, to be honest.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Oh, great. So we're here in the dark. Zana, have you played this game before? Tools. Bicycle. Yes. Exactly what I need right now. Tools and bicycles are for me to go riding my bike and fighting the monsters. First time, huh?
I felt like I was home.
Ooh, yeah. Give me a bottle of Merlot.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Lewis Finch, 1988, November 21st, 2010. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn. Great-grandson to Eddie. Memorial service, Finch Family Cemetery, 2141 Fireweed Road. Sad. Very sad. Oh, that must be everyone. That's Edith, the character I'm playing. Dawn. Eddie. Lewis. What kind of books are you into? The Witch's Kitchen, A Viking's Belly, all sorts of cookbooks. You're the one with accent, huh? Ah, I think I know you then.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
He kept squirming, so we went for Japanese instead.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Oh. Oh, you gave your cat salmon. Oh, what a beautiful kitchen. It's a little dark in here, though, isn't it? Can you guys see everything okay, by the way? You're heading out now, Ale? So soon, but the party is just getting
Still a
started.
wreck from the night we left.
How long ago did we leave?
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Yikes. Thank you for coming by, Ale. I will see you around. Very nice to see you here.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Great-grandma, huh? Yeah, those are... Okay, I was gonna say those are Magnuts rice. Okay. You work tomorrow. Oh, we don't want you to go to work half asleep now, do we?
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Wait, what? A smile with too many teeth? Yeah, that's
Even the fireplace had a
interesting.
story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Ooh. The house has history. Flat screen TV. You know, this looks like a very cozy place to hang out, right? Look at this. Look at this. The Hunter's Rose. It's all cookbooks. It's literally all cookbooks. The Book of Sand. Okay, never mind. There's a few that are not. Solitude and the Sublime. Time and the Gods. Do we want to go down? No, I think we want to go... Well, let's look at this here. Music box, I think.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Sven, what are we, Norwegian? Look at her go. She knew the moves. She had the moves. Very cool. Very, very cool. But it's a little dark. I wish I could get the power back on. A library? I mean, yeah, I think so.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Sad. Her brother dead. Other brother missing.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What happened in that last night? Is that where the tearjerker's gonna come in? Are we gonna be jerked by the tears? I'm not ready to be jerked by my tears.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
We go up.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Did she? Look at
I
this room.
spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Did Uncle Walter opt in for the shark theme?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Ooh, look at that. It worked.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
What?
It was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
I'm not ready to find out what your mom was afraid of, though. I want to explore more. That's crazy, though. What's that? Look at all those bugs. Are you sure we're not in Silent Hill? Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
1947. Right after the Great War. Time in the Gods. Okay, I guess there's not that much more to explore. Alice Despacito. Despacito. I kind of thought so. Savannah and Eddie's room. Can I peep inside? I can.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Oh, okay. There's so many Ediths in this family.
As a kid, I just assumed
Oop.
every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
There's one where you watch people doing their business. Rude.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Wait. Run that by me again? Was the brother dead while he was sharing the room with Calvin, or... I need that one to be explained. My friend Bigfoot. Oh, that's so funny. Barbara Finch. Ooh, one of them was
Whenever
an actress.
people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara was a child actress. My friend Bigfoot. Hello, Zora. This time I didn't leave it in top chat. Mostly because B reminded me. Oh, there's more up.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
You know, this house is giving me some serious vibes of that one horror game. What is it called? I forget the name. Layers of Fear.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Chewed up and spat out by Hollywood again, huh?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
How you all doing? How you doing, Zora? Well, I guess is it time to go in that one mysterious shaft? Is it this time now? That time? I just want to double check and make sure I did not miss anything. We got a little bit of a feel of the family. But it looks like there's some more to explore. Going deeper into the house. Deeper and deeper. Yeah, it looks like we already got everything. Oh, we didn't get this? Wait, we came in from here. Anything in the fridge? No. Okay, it is time to go. Already looked in here, right?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Interesting. I'm doing very good, Zora. Just a vibing. Going through the story of what remains of Edith Finch. And I already feel it's gonna be a tearjerker. Oh, what happened here? Who got dragged out? Alright, well, here we go.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Frickin' Milton.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Frickin' Milton. The house is so cluttery, very, very cluttery.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
I think they would have been fine
Just like
during
I had no
COVID.
idea where all this was gonna lead.
Me neither.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oops. I didn't get to read it. Or I mean, I heard it, but I like seeing the subtitles. So I was a fan of sharks. Molly.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Cozy, I guess. A little cozy.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
With the people inside, or no? Molly Finch. Wait, can I read it?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell
What?
somebody about what's gonna happen.
Why?
It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I
Oh,
woke up and I was starving.
we're playing
So
as
I
Molly.
looked around for something to eat.
No, don't eat the gerbil. Alright, here we go.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was gonna be a little... Why are we eating gerbil food?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh, what's been going on with Molly here? Did someone lock her up or something? Is she abandoned? What kind of crazy stuff happened?
Mom, can I come out now?
Oh,
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
sounds German. I'm too short to reach the
I
top.
kept eating and eating.
No! I feel so bad for Molly.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Man, I gotta start learning to hunt if there's life for me now. As little Molly.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh no. I'm gonna end up eating one of those, huh? Hello, Starry. Hello, clumsy angel.
It was a barn
Welcome.
swallow going back to her nest.
Not if I can't
I
help
reached
it.
out for her.
Oh. We're gonna go up for her?
And suddenly,
Wait,
I was a cat.
what? 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 I'm a cat now? Get back here, little rodent. Rodent with wings.
I tried to be
Meow,
calm,
meow,
but
motherfucker.
The bird was really scared.
How do I get over there? Can I jump? Yeah. Of course it's scared. I'm gonna eat its delicious flesh. I'm purring. Do you hear my purse?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
You know, I kind of feel like maybe Molly is dead at this point. Cause I mean, the only way you would become a cat after coming out of the window is if you died. How do I get over there? Oh, I didn't get a chance to look. Is that Mom in there? Mom, you horrible woman. Locking up Molly in here? I'm stuck. What you been up to, Starry? Why do you have so many books on the floor, clumsy angel? She only missed one dinner? I'm not sure. I kind of feel like she's been there for a long time. She's been eating everything. We're trying to get to the bird. Oh, meow, 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 motherfucker. Get back here.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oh. Too dark. I don't like this.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up.
Oh no. No!
Suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling
us go.
in the grass.
We're flying. We're flyers. Look at us go. Where are the teeth nibbling in the grass?
Rabbits.
There they are. Get it, get it. Ugh. God damn. Oh, I got him. Hey. We're gonna eat
Imagine
tonight.
his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Wow.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
An elephant.
A mama rabbit.
Mama rabbit. Get her. But
She
that's a
was
mama
almost
though.
Too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Oh no.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
Here we go. No. I gotta do the fish in the fish on land thing. What kind of books do you read, Clumsy Angel? Yeah, I don't know about the berries either, Sleepy.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Whoa. Can I eat the fish? Did I miss? There it is, right there.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Burn the butt.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Man, poor Molly was really hungry then, huh? Oh, it's missing its flipper. That's sad. Bite it.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Where am I? Am I... what am I? A tentacle? Am I a tentacle monster now? A octopus?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Ooh. I like how the letters interact with the character. Who are we gonna eat today? A monster, apparently. Hello, anybody home? Unsuspecting human.
Real quiet.
Yeah. And they were gone, just like that. Wait, what's going on? Did the game break? What's happening here? I hope the game didn't break here. I really hope it didn't. Cause it feels very game breaky all of a sudden. Needs a Snickers bar, poor Molly. You little rascal. Something happened. I think I broke the game. Molly. I think we broke the game, guys. Oops. Oh, wait, something's happening. I think. Or did we just kind of like... What's going on? Yeah, we broke the game. Well... we broke the game. We gotta open it and close it, I suppose. Well, that is how it goes here. Streaming the video games in here. They always break on me. I didn't break it this time being. It broke on me. Not the other way around. Things crashed. Let's see if I could get this back working. I'm Evis. How are you? I hope I can kind of go back to where I was there. I hope I didn't miss a whole lot. I hope I didn't. I really do. Stop trying to download things. I just want to play my game. Molly ate the world. I think so. I really do. Alright, let's try this again. Here it comes. It's loading. Forever. Okie dokie. Oh, okay, good. We're not too far from where we were.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Yeah, we are a little behind.
Molly's
A little
gerbil
behind.
had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Things are breaking. Installation corrupt. Something else. Already looked
Being
at that.
inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Let's go back in here.
December 13th, 1947.
I'm gonna try to speedrun to where
Dear
I
diary,
got
I'll be gone soon.
till where
but
I
wanted to tell
broke my
somebody
game.
about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
What are you trying to play, Mavis?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
No breaking games anymore, okay? We're speedrunning to where we left off.
I kept eating and eating. ate a lot of things that night.
The fish in Molly's room. Have you played this
Then
game,
I heard
CP?
chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Have you played this game before? The fish in Molly's room. Oh, that one right there. Oh, I missed this last time.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Yeah, we don't want to eat Christopher. We gave him a name.
I reached out for her.
Oh, it was you that
Exactly.
broke my stream.
I was a cat.
Speedrun.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Where'd the bird go? There you are.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
Okay, we're getting pretty close to where our game broke.
Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
There are the little thieves again.
Rabbits.
Destroy rabbits. Oh, it's lost.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine.
I think so, B.
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. And then I flew off to find something big.
It just seemed fishy.
I'm
Man,
a rabbit.
the most dangerous game of all.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh, that's hilarious. That is still funny. Even seeing it a second time right now. Here we go.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Wait,
Now,
I missed that car the last time. Did we cause a car accident too?
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really
You know, Molly isn't a normal kid. Normally kids want, like, I don't know, cheeseburgers, pizza. I have a scent for blood.
grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Alright, don't
Now
break
I
the game
came
this
monster,
time.
And I smelled people everywhere.
What a cute car. I didn't go this way last time. Oh, it's a big loop. I'm the monster that came out of your river right next to you. Into the car. You gotta wiggle wiggle to get into seat. Like in the game I Am Fish. I'm not familiar with that game.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Alright, don't break game. There we go. We didn't break the game this time. Which one? I Am
I
Fish
wanted to
or
stop,
this one?
But also, I didn't.
No, the human's got what's coming to him. Eat them all. I don't know about that one. That one's gonna get you drunk if you eat that one. You're too young to drink. He's singing a sailor song. Where do we go now? Maybe on the poop deck. Okay, this is where we left off, everybody. Oh, this is gross. Drunken Sailor, you mean, Mavis? I liked the Drunken Sailor song, Enchantress. Too bad it was too short. What am I missing? Oh, there's a human there. I didn't see him the first time. You don't see the sticky cups. That is true. Astute observation, Sleepy. We gotta go to the captain's quarters. Nom.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Is it a happy meal for once? Actual food?
I got closer and closer.
Wait a minute, I'm back in... This is Molly's room again!
All my stomach started growling.
Stomachs?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything.
Still very sad.
It's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer.
The monster under her
It needs
bed.
to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Wow. Is this how she dies?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Alright, well, let's go see what Barbara's up to. What a ride. What a way to tell a story, am I right? But we're still
I
stuck.
can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
I'm glad it was all a dream. So we don't really know how she really died. Okay, I am not a cat, but here we go.
This
Doing
will be
cat
obvious
things.
later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
What is all this? It's like shrines to like dead birds. Zerpy. The owl.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum.
Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune
Oh, Norway.
and misfortune.
I said, what did I say? I said Norway. I did guess that they were Norwegian.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Oh, it followed them, it seems like.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Oh, that's what they meant by the bricks from the original house. That they had to
Odin's daughter Edie,
get out of the
with
water.
husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay, I think it ends right there. Maybe she's more like
Whatever's wrong with
broccoli or
this family, it goes back a long ways.
Brussels sprouts to the monster. Us, her soul. Molly definitely had a high experience. Yeah, there's something wrong with the family for sure. B. I said Germany. The voice of the mom, Molly's mom, sounded German.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Mole man. But when I saw the name Sven, I was like, are they Norwegian?
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
You carry the family name. Conspiracy now. Weird America. Random junk. Home movies. Molly concepts. What? Edie won't go.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Built 1937, Sven Finch.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She
And
could
he
have,
died in
she
that.
didn't. Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Wait, that's your mom right there, though. She's like clearly in like her 40s, and she's like very old here. Maybe 50s over there. You're back from the ads, B.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Oh god. No, you don't put carpet
was a
in a
pretty big
bathroom. Never, ever, ever. If you can avoid it. Mold and stuff. Ugh. Gross. There's a secret in this bathroom by Savannah and Edith Finch. Open.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look.
I like those kinds of books. With the pop-outs.
It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Neat. Very neat.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Calvin Finch, 1950, 1961. So many Finches died so early. Strong sculpt. Mitten. Someone had a drinking problem in this little hole. Fort Calvin. Fort Sam. They shared rooms, huh? Samuel Finch, for obtaining a 120% deportment grade in the third quarter of 1967-1968 school year.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Oh, that's cool. Ooh, neat. I don't want to go in there yet, though. There's something to explore over here still. The command
I guess
center.
my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Push button.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
I'm on a swing.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did.
Huh.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't.
So he ate that mushroom,
I
huh?
think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh, we're gonna fly here in a bit.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
Dinner is
But that
ready.
day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
You're gonna have some Frankfurt with
I told him
some
going around was impossible.
Hagen, Lagen, Blagen.
Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
That's a
then
little
maybe
trippy.
he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
I came in like a
That's what I
wrecking
want to
ball.
remember about my brother.
Right arm and left foot. We're fucked.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
And that is how he died. Oh, that's so sad. He wrote the story about how he wanted to fly.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
So sad. They're jerking my tears.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
To memorialize, I suppose.
Mom
I
said
didn't
Greg
notice.
Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Which one was Grandpa? I don't remember his name. There's so many names to keep track that it's a little hard to follow along. I didn't notice that the swing was broken in the picture.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Which way do I want to go? Maybe we got a chance to go both ways. Oh, this is back to where we... Oh, okay. Back to the main hallway. The amount of
Growing
jokes I
up,
want to see.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Wait, weren't we already in here? Bigfoot. My friend Bigfoot. I don't like the
I
music.
never thought about how
Sounding
hard it
Silent
must have been
Hilly.
for her afterwards.
Dreadful stories. Barbara Finch.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
There's a cool looking comic book.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Alright, Smeagol.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
At
In a
16?
lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Whoa.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father,
Oh, no.
Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box.
He's
Secret,
the Resident Evil
winding,
house
and
designer.
winding, until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
I gotta go back to
20 minutes later,
that piece.
Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him.
Uh-oh.
Right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, house was silent.
Wait, that's a... Are we gonna get copy strike by that song? No! Why couldn't you find a more... a less...
Rick scratch and imagine the worst.
less copyrighted song, please? Copyright strike any moment now.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, it rattled and grew still.
Oh, you mother... Wait, I didn't click though.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
Yeah, shut the door on
Threw
him.
him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb,
His throat.
have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Picture show, huh?
Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh, it's gonna be a real monster this time. Wait, is that a real skeleton there? Yeah, I know, right, B? Finding out about her dead family this way. Hi, Megan. Welcome. How are you? Man, I'm gonna get copy striked. I'm sure they paid the rights to this song, right? You can always write your rip-off version of this. I'm doing okay. How about you, Megan? Kill a little.
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police described the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Uh-oh.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite
Uh-oh.
smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Did Barbara get murdered?
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years.
This poor guy's throat. Yeah.
He wasn't moving,
Murder.
but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
We're gonna go finish him off now. He's gone! Oh god, they stole this from Halloween.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Spooky.
At the door, she heard whispering. from inside the house.
Oh. What?
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
Oh God. You gotta be kidding me.
It was a
I could have killed someone.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was final girl. Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Oh, how poetic. It wrapped
I
up
wasn't there myself.
with a scream.
But I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately,
All right, Crypt Creeper,
so
we get
did
it.
her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
Mm-hmm.
And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time.
You little bit.
He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Gross.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
All right, we get it. I like how each of these have like a very unique way of telling a
Edie
story.
told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
So is that not how she really died, but we're just, I don't know. 'Cause that's a little crazy for her to have really died that way. Would be really crazy. Very, very crazy. Did the Hookman kill the kid? I think so. I think we are, or could it be one of the could the kid be one of the monsters?
Mom doesn't like me playing with the music box.
No, I think they did kill the kid, Rick. Hook, line, and sinker. Grabbed the kid and ran. The kid was hiding, though we didn't see him. Now, where's that music box?
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
She dead by being in. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Kind of crazy. Here it is. I'm not sure. I think it's hard to say because it was all in a comic book. There we go. Irritating? Oh god. A little too yandere? Oh god. That would have been gross. Ooh. Some pool. Also known as snooker in some places. Sven. My Norwegian
Mom's
friend.
basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh god. Right in the spine. This is the saw he fell in. Dark.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Dark. The
I thought maybe she was hiding
darkness.
presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking
God.
Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Crazy.
If
But they
there's
had
a
a
pattern in all these stories,
freaking doomsday bunker down here. Look at this jelly, peanut butter, pea soup, jugs.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Shaking.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
What is
I
that,
always expected
Peaches?
to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Listening to some good jams here.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
They saw it all. When she starts meddling in the family secrets. I understood that one.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
The years have been passing. It's now the year 2005. It was like 1970 something before this one. The music in the background. And all I ever wanna know is if you love me just once more. Oh, there it is. Never mind. The kind of singing I thought would come out of that.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Wow. So, did everyone have like mental health issues? Because this one seems like he had like a sort of like some sort of paranoia with like, I don't know, like tremors or something. I don't know. It's crazy.
I know it's out there somewhere.
I feel like there's more than what we
Whatever
just
killed
see.
Barbara.
Oh. So maybe the death of Barbara was something that really shook him.
Molly.
And Molly's.
And Calvin.
It seems like it.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left.
A year left?
Or a month.
Oh, okay. Is
Or a
this
single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
No. Alright, that one sent a shiver down my spine.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Crazy. You know, I think mental health
I'm
services
sure my
should
mom
come
was
in
trying to
here.
protect me.
What is the picture? Sad. All these secrets. They're just hurting themselves, I'm telling you. They saw all of those deaths. It's dark. Can I not exit through here? Oh, here it is. Oops. Wait, are we in a pressurized vessel? You know what I kind of want? I want to get some coffee real quick. I'm stuck. It's too dark. I wish I had a flashlight. Oh my god. I see that door. I want to go there. I guess I can't go through here. Okay. 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 I'll find a way around then. I don't think it should be that hard to get to the next place. Maybe it was down here. The family don't have tissues for their issues and didn't throw them away like all their issues. He got smushed by train, yeah. Oh, here it is. Oh my god. I went all the way back for nothing. He was definitely not trained for the outside world. No! No! Down the hole we go.
Like Walter.
Wow, Walter really did a lot of work down here. Haunted a guide.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else.
Oh, what's that be?
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Hey, everybody here. I'm gonna go take a very short break. I really need another coffee. I wanna BRB real quick, okay, everyone? I hope you don't mind if I leave you guys here for like 1 minute. You don't mind? I hope you do not mind. I'll be back real quick. Hello everyone, I'm back. Okie dokie now. Where did we left off? I came back with the coffee. And I am very happy with my coffee now. Trying to claim you, so if you vanish, sleep has stolen you. Well, you're still here, so it sounds like you were not stolen. You're about to do something soup, Id? Are you gonna have some soup? Sounds like someone's gonna have soup. Okay, is everybody ready to continue? Because I am. What do you guys think about the game so far? Well, it's more of a...
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Oh, don't say that. It's more of a interactive story. What do you guys think about the story?
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh, that's a creepy face. Oh, that's a lot of clowns, Sleepy.
And the history you're a part of.
Sure, he doesn't want me to go that way. Trying not to let the bugger take you
To be
away.
honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Who are you talking to, Edith? Is this like part of your diary?
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Oh, I have a zoom button. Hang on, I want to look what's up there. Thank you, Megan. Sleepy, that's way too many clowns. You're trying to induce a panic to people that have clown phobia? Wait, but there's another path that way. Oh. I just don't want to miss out on something. Oh, there's just an oh, okay. Never mind. That was just an alternative path. That is the scenic route to nowhere. Okay, well, I guess I'll go back. Zoom, zoom. Why zoom, zoom? Very calm and peaceful out here. You're just clowing around. Oh, Sleepy. You and your sillies.
You look at the house. Had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
Behave.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Good question. Oh, we're gonna visit the cemetery.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and
Aww.
2 had been my fault.
Oh. Jeez, Louise. Shadow, the cat. Shotzi. Burpee, that's a funny name. Okay, someone just gave up on naming them, so they just had a different consonants in front behind Erpy. Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch, Calvin, Sven, Edie. Wow, she lived a long time, almost 100. Walter Finch, Barbara Finch.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Why does it seem like they're scared of
She
Odin?
could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, are we gonna take a peek over there?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house.
Oh, that's the
every
old
night.
house. That's funny. Yeah, it seems like they had more pets than they had people at some point. Where do we go? Hey, I can see me. Really? That's it? Gotta turn back.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Sam
Her
Finch.
dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Yes.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I
Wow.
get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
It's all mostly
Part of me
graveyard.
thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
It's like mostly graveyard here.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, what? Way to drop that on us. Just out of the blue, huh?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
He was a Marine, huh? He looks like Stan Lee. Who's taking pictures of someone sleeping?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Please just take...
Smile, Dawn. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
What am I gonna take a picture of here? Water?
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Bird.
Aw.
Verbs. And this is when the comet fell out of the sky. Trees. Cliff. I'm not a good photographer. Grass. I feel like the game wants me to photograph something very specific. Well, I don't know what it could be. It's gonna rain? Your foot? What's wrong with your foot? What is that? The monster in the lagoon? Yeah, I really do think it wants me to photograph something very specific, but I have no idea. Find the dad? He's hunting, right? So he's probably gonna be hiding somewhere pretty good. If I were a dad, where would I be? It's like playing Where's Waldo. Ah. If anyone sees a dad, let me know. A pretty burb. What would I do after a long car ride? Stretch. Lots of stretching. Hey.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Oh, there. Oh my
Hold
god.
still while I take a picture of you.
Hey!
Never would have found him.
Keeper.
If I didn't know to look for dad.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Then my butt. America. Guns.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Yeah, he was just
I bet if I could remember where that
calling-
trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
answering the call of the nature.
Give me a minute to check the map.
So I gotta look for Bigfoot.
Let's see. Maybe. Was it? Could have been.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
I found it.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of him.
Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
I want to see the moment you murderized that
I
animal.
have to do this.
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you Great shot, Don!
Oh no. Sad.
I'm proud of you, Don.
Oh, I'm
Always
moving.
remember that, okay?
Oh, is he gonna die here?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so-
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about
Dad!
Oh no. Caught the moment of his death on camera. No.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Sad. A perfect scene for the Lion King. Long live the king. The king won at the end. Wow, he was only 33 too.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Or what kind of memorabilia he had down here from the war.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Ooh. Gregory. Petitioner K. Carlisle. Respondent Sam Finch. Divorce contract. Looks like the barracks became the baby room for a while.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
4 poems for Gus, who always said the...
for Gus, who always said the wedding was a
I
bad
like there's
idea.
no reading in this one.
Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard. Before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
I'm flying a kite. Look at this. Let's crash it into somebody. Oh, never mind. Let's do this. that?
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Huh. They say the camera shows your soul through eyes and ghosts of the ones who killed near your... Oh no, are you falling asleep, BB? Did you type that falling asleep?
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Have a good night, B. Sorry that you're falling asleep so soon. I hope you get a good rest.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Yeah!
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
It's raining.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Yeah!
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Uh-oh. We fucked up. I didn't know this kid was an airbender.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh, is that how Gus died? By tent?
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Gus too, huh? What a party crasher. Nice. Did we already see that? Did we miss anything here? Yeah, we did miss something.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. He saw things the rest of us don't.
That's funny. Smash, frog, on, duck. Wait, the duck's following me. Why? Oh, Gus brought a gust of wind. Oh, God. Sleepy, you're good at this.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Moshi moshi.
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
I wanna get the ducks. Knock everything down. What's happening?
So much of Calvin.
Oh, look at that.
Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw. It sure made it happy.
Yeah, I'm having fun. But be punny. That is true, Sleepy. You are a pretty punny person. Oh, they're all dancing for me. Look, even the little Legos. Or the... I gotta collect them all.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy.
Yeah, why would you worry about that?
But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
No, don't train me.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Hope I don't go down the drain.
Oh, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish you could have told us.
Oh no, don't tell me Gregory's gonna die from... No! No!
There's so much I don't understand.
No!
About Gregory.
No! That took a dark twist. Poor Gregory.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay.
Sad.
Love, Sam.
Sad. We're missing Edie and Savannah on here, I think. Did I miss something over there in their rooms? The family is is on some stuff, if they're seeing that kind of stuff. Yeah, it sounds like a mixture of like mental health and... Well, he had a very strict schedule here. Climb up. This door can't open, huh? Sealed shut.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
We're going up now, huh?
At the time, it was as far away as she could get. Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Dawn Sanjay.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, okay.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Her brother. We're going up now,
When
huh?
my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Wow.
And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
So we just built upward, huh?
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Our family history, fact or fiction?
But it didn't last.
Scientific method.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Beautiful. Can I look in here?
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Disappeared but not dead? Or just presumed alive until found dead? Fairy lights, I missed them. Someone left a mess in here. Very pretty paintings. Looks like he was getting ready to be an architect.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, it's a flip book. That's neat. Oh, that's so funny. Very sad music, huh? So he is dead.
Disappeared.
Because he has a death date there. But how did he die? I don't understand.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let's undo your hair.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
What did Milton find?
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Everyone blames Edie.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Lewis.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Oh, he was a reefer. Of course he would be. Through a boat, huh? Havana, open. Open for me. There we go. I only have so much mouse space. Alright, what were you smoking? Some of that India.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Theodore's quality cigars. Smoking all sorts of stuff. Greater Seattle.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Yikes.
He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to Wander.
Oh, okay. Look, I'm a wizard.
I asked him to describe it.
I could do this.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
Am I gonna lose a hand?
Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
Oh. Lovecraftian creatures, huh?
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then, daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss, but he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Oh, what reference is that, Sleepy?
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Dog. Dog friend.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Token. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
He had a hell of an imagination. I got a drummer.
Then he made musicians.
They're dancing for me.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Jeez.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
Oh, that's funny. They're all gonna be named after
He
Lewis,
started
huh?
drifting away from our reality.
You mean he hasn't at this point?
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Uh-oh.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
He must have racked on the overtime here.
Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a...
A handsome queen.
Handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for...
Sinful serpents.
Sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her...
Silver harp.
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
I think so, Sleepy. Uh-oh.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Uh-oh. The imagination is taking over everything else. Where are you going, baby? Get back here, baby.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Wow. He disassociated pretty hard.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
This to Mimi. Back at the cannery.
Began to forget the world we know.
Yeah, it's funny that they let him bring all these posters with him.
I
You
think
can
it
only
pained him to
imagine
remember
it.
Lewis, the cannery worker.
Is that Lewis right there, seeing himself?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh no, he's not grabbing fish anymore. Poor guy.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
But look, they're all cheering for me.
And insisted on advising him.
It's so happy and cheerful.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
My queen.
There was only one thing left to do.
Look at that caboose.
Bend down for some.
Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh
Rest, I think
no!
Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be
Oh,
missed by all of us who
no.
knew him.
My brother was really cool.
Sad.
I wish you could have met him.
So sad. Why'd they have to do this to us? Get us really involved in a character and then...
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Foreshadowing. I shouldn't joke about that. Rude. Off with his head. Guess he got a bit ahead of himself. Oh no, Sleepy. Oh no, you didn't. Hi,
From Lewis's
Crimson.
funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
How are you doing, Crim?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Is this my own room?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Wait, I'm back here again? Back at the main house, the main area?
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
I'm glad to hear that, Krim.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Edie sounds Irish.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches by Edie Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
I like her voice.
It smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Every day of my life.
But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Very throaty.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh no. I think Edie had a sort of dementia.
I got turned around.
Wait, I gotta turn around, I think.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
Goat. Goat of the forest.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here? It's mine. Edith! Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Where are we?
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Oh no, did we just... Did we abandon
Next morning,
her?
The band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
What a horrible mom. Just leaving her alone like that? No, you gotta stay until the van gets here.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Oh no.
The rest happened pretty quickly.
Tuberculosis.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Oh.
The last Finch left alive.
Wow.
Until I found out about you.
Wait, who's me?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, But I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
What? What? Is that the little boy that went missing? Edith was dead. What? So sad. It's over, huh? Wow. Crazy. What a heck of a way to tell a story. It's a tearjerker for sure. What did you guys think? What a very clever way of using metaphor to tell the story. I think so too. I don't think I've seen such a clever, interesting way of telling a story in such a way. I think the use of metaphor was able to allow the story be told in ways that you don't normally get to hear stories or experience stories. Some of these babies look funny. Look at that kid right there. Good and sad. I agree. Beautiful. I agree. Poor Finches. They just had a very deep history of like mental illness and not being able to address that mental illness, or not having been able to. That, yes, lasted a couple generations. And the effects of that mental illness on the continuing generations too. Thank you, Megan. Have you guys seen this story before? Is it new to you guys as it is to me? I think Sleepy kinda knew already. It's over, Zora. You missed it. Who was the little boy in the end? Was it the missing boy? The replay of story options now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Yeah, it doesn't look like we missed anyone. Yeah, we got everyone there. All the stories very sad. All of them. Except Barbara's. Barbara's was my the least sad. Well, I mean, I think what happened with Barbara was there like a home invasion and a murder? Cause that's what it seemed like. Did I understand that one correctly? Okay, so Molly seems to have died from starvation from her parents. Her parents probably had some sort of mental illness as well, in which they starved Molly. Insane, I know. So I think that's how she went. Barbara, I'm guessing it was some sort of home invasion. But I loved the way it was told too. I really liked how each one had like their own unique ways of telling a story. I had a big thing to do. Oh, I'm sorry, Zora. I didn't know what the bright last purple part was. Which one? I don't remember. You missed some. No, I'm sad. I'll have this up in full to be able to be seen as a VOD. Poor Gregory. All because of the issues of his parents. I don't remember how Dawn was lost. Oh, no, she was sick. She got sick. From the tuberculosis. From consumption. Well, that is What Remains of Edith Finch. That was a heck of a story, everyone. I appreciate you all experiencing this story with me. A little shorter than I expected, but it was still a very enjoyable experience. The boy at the end. Oh! That's true, Destiny. I remember, but then I forgot after she mentioned it. That is true. Oh, poor Edith's son. He's gonna have issues too. He's gonna step on a rake and die or something. Thank you for reminding us about that. Adding that bit there. Would have flown over my head. It was a beautiful storyline. Aw, B's not here to read that. Okay, so for the next game, I think I'm going to be posting a poll on my channel. So that way we can decide on what game to play next time. I'm thinking maybe The Walking Dead Season 2, maybe LA Noire. I got a few games in mind. But for right now, I'm gonna go cry in my pillow for a little bit, and then I'll post that. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all for coming by and watching me play. Take care, everyone. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.